welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today, guys, we have an unpopular question that's not being asked absolutely all right now by the Blue Jays community, and it is, should the Blue Jays trade Gabriel Moreno, #1 prospect? Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell button. Also, Fan Duel brings you this video. Use the link in the description to win a jersey.
This one's spicy, bro.
This one is because it's not popular. And I can speak for the majority of fans. No one... Maybe a few people have, so shout out to you if you have. Yeah. No one's really thinking about trading this guy because he is so good.
I already know that we're going to get some stuff in the comments down below. Yeah, so sound off. Honestly, sound off in the comments. Let us know your opinions on this before we even get into it. Tell us what you would do if you're the management. Gabriel Moreno, if you don't know, is our #1 overall prospect. He is ranked 32 in the top 100 of all MLB. That is pretty damn good. And he showed up last year in the minor leagues. Now, granted, it was a shortened sample size, only 32 games, I believe, but an OPS of 1.092. That is exceptional. A batting average of 373. The on base was amazing. The slugging was amazing. This kid just showed that he could be the real deal when it comes to a hitter.
Yeah, and that's AA ball, and you always think about, again, 32 games is not a lot. He didn't play many games last year, actually, in general. But, yeah, you think about that, and, like, Vladdy, again, short sample size, hit that batting average, walked and was on base that much, slugged that much. That OPS was amazing. And you could tell he's got a lot of potential. That's why he's #1 for a reason. Even in the fall league, he started popping off with a 904 OPS in 22 games. So, obviously, there's some track record here. Now, why is this coming up, Nick? Why are we even talking about trading him in the first place if that's how good he is?
I mean, the reason that we're kind of bringing this up right now is the whole Blue Jays community has for a long time now been talking about trading Danny Jansen, been trading Reese McGuire, been trading Alejandro Kirk because we have a Gabriel Moreno chilling in the wings, because we have so much depth at catcher. So do we really need to have 4 catchers in our system? Absolutely not. Someone can go, but nobody's talking about Moreno, and I think it's because everybody sees the potential here. Everybody sees the bright flashing lights. They're like, oh my gosh, is this the next Salvador Perez? Is this the next JT Realmuto? And honestly, maybe it could be. But that's reflected in the trade value too. If he was to get traded, and on Baseball Trade Value Simulator right now, they're kind of looking at him as our 4th most valuable asset in our organization, which is kind of messed up. A 64 overall in the trade value. That's a lot of value that it seems MLB executives are kind of looking at this kid right now.
Yeah, I mean, and again, why wouldn't you think that? Like, again, 32 games, I want to reiterate that, and 8 home runs. So this guy not only is a great contact on base guy, but he's a great slugger at the catching position. And as well, he's been also playing at third base a lot. So he has that other flexibility.
That's important.
He can move around the diamond if need be. So yeah, there's a lot of trade value here, and I made a little pros and cons list of like why should we or why should we not. And yeah, we should trade him because if we want to get someone like Jose Ramirez, a big name, this guy would be a giant chunk in that deal. However, the fan in me is it's just too good. You look at the numbers, he's just too good. I want to see, personally, for me, just get him a chance in 2022 to see what he's got to offer, because this guy could be a JT Realmuto and a Salvador Perez hitting in the middle of the lineup, just adding so much more pop. And I'm not saying Kirk, or I'm not saying Reese McGuire, for example, couldn't do something, like especially Kirk. Kirk's probably
saying Reese McGuire can't do
it, but Kirk. But like, this guy could be a next level tier catcher. So for me, I would probably hold off, wait, maybe assess around the trade deadline, see where we're at. Maybe comes up before then.
Right.
Let's see. Let's wait. I wouldn't trade him just yet this offseason.
Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I'm taking the opposite stance here, guys. Let me tell you why before you sound off in the comments, folks. This is literally a Mario Kart box right now. You know, it's one of those mystery boxes that you hit. And there is potential here. There is potential for the bullet. There's potential for the star. If you don't understand these references, then those are very, very good. There's potential for elite stuff right now, stuff that is game-changing. But there's also potential for a little banana, just a tiny little banana. And the only reason I say that is because he has never played at the major league level. That means that he's a juicy little mystery box right now. Whereas somebody like a Ramirez is we know exactly what we're getting. Ramirez's trade value is 73 right now. This guy's 64. A little bit more, and we could ship this dude off for Ramirez with something else, Whereas, like, if you wanted to trade, I don't know, an Alejandro Kirk, for instance, it's far less, and you're giving up way, way more assets. And frankly, Kirk has proven that he can do it at the major league level, and there's still upside. I think this guy's going to be a talented dude, but I also don't know for sure. I do know for sure that if we're going after a Jose Ramirez, he's going to get the job done, and this guy would take a lot of that value and basically almost get the deal done if you wanted to grade for him. So
right. So you're saying you'd rather just give him Moreno and like maybe a smaller prospect than like Kirk, Biggio, like multiple pieces for
I think
Jose
exactly.
Ramirez.
If we are going to trade, if we're going to make a big trade for a big name, then I would be okay with giving up Moreno, assuming that the guy that we're getting back is a proven stud.
Right.
Basically, it's like, I'm fine with giving up the mystery box of Gabriel Moreno if what we're getting back is a bullet or is a star. We already know. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Well, guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you want to trade Gabriel Moreno? Okay, do you want him to put him in a big trio for Jose Ramirez or another star? Or do you want to keep him and see what he does at the major league level? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yes, you can also check us out on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. Please make sure to like and subscribe, if you haven't already. Also, hop on to Fan Duel. You could win a jersey. There's not that much time left to do so and not that many entries, man. Any MLB jersey, it's easy. Use the link in the description. And also, $3 a month to become a Patreon member. Shout out and thank you to every single one of these Patreon members right here. You guys are amazing. We appreciate you so much.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Go Jays, go!